Hi guys, so today we are going to discuss again Candace Owens being tone deaf. Yes, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is Candace has the nerves, she has the goal to come out and basically blaming Trump for not defending her after she's been defaming the Macrons for the past year and a half. No proof whatsoever with hearsay. Okay, basically it's all about hearsay. Even though Bishop Macron's lawyers, they said they've tried to reason with her, but she won't have it. What did she do? She came out, she made a series about the Macrons. Then you have Trump. He came out. He personally called her, trying to reason with her. I guess the Macrons, they didn't want to sue her. They didn't want to go that route. What did they do? They went to see Trump and they told him if he can talk her out of it. Trump did. He tried to talk her out of it. Then she went back at it again, defaming the woman. And when she received the papers that she was being sued, what did she do? What did she do? She didn't show any remorse whatsoever. She doubled and tripled down on the false claim. And now she's mad at Trump for not defending her. Anywho, without further ado, why don't we get right into the nonsense? Let's watch this.
I was on Alex Jones this morning and I was just venting my frustration. The more that I think about it, the more absurd it is. Now, the Trump administration, who purports to care about free speech, that was what they ran on. Of course, they're not doing any of that stuff anymore. They're creating DEI for Israel and pushing through laws to redefine anti-Semitism. But they pretended to care about free speech. And then you have a literal European leader that is basically saying F you to the American Constitution. Right? Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte are saying, you know what? We don't like that podcaster in America. And we are going to launch a lawsuit that's never been launched before, an unprecedented lawsuit to impoverish her for speaking.
Or maybe they launched this lawsuit because you have been defaming them. Could it be because of that, other than because they don't like you, Candace? Just saying. Just asking.
And both J.D. Vance and Trump have not issued a statement. In fact, where are the journalists even asking them to make a statement? Okay, a state leader is speaking about your constituent and launching a lawsuit and saying they're going to impoverish them for executing the First Amendment right. Where are you? If you are Trump, the first thing you should have done, if you purport to care about America and our Constitution, as you're supposed to be the person that's defending that day in and day out, you would come out and you would say, I don't even know whether I believe that she's a man or woman. Doesn't matter, right? I didn't watch the series. Fair. He didn't watch the series. He could even say, like he said to me on the phone, that I looked at her real close on the Eiffel Tower. And it looked like a woman to me. Okay, you can say all those things. But you should say it's unacceptable. I'm the leader of this country, and it's unacceptable that this leader would threaten the First Amendment in any way. We don't need Pam Bondi rushing to issue a statement about a college male that's been shoved by a student for wearing an IDF shirt, okay? We don't need the federal government getting involved on something so meaningless. But we might need our federal government when it comes to this, okay? The job of the federal government is to defend us against foreign invaders. And I would pretty much say Emmanuel Macron right now is being a foreign invader. But no, they're silent. They are silent.
I wonder
it's
why.
A pretty loud silence right
why?
now. I was like, if I remove myself out of the situation, it is crazy that Trump has been silent on this matter, especially after Emmanuel Macron flew and tried to get Trump to shut me up. He knows what Emmanuel Macron is doing and how desperate he is to do it. So why is he allowing this attack on our speech?
Or maybe he didn't want to sue you.
Snap.
Yes, Cardi, snap. That's all I have to say too. Do you see, people, what I'm talking about when I say that this woman is tone deaf? Now she's blaming Trump. J.D. Vance, she's blaming Trump and his administration because they didn't come out to defend her. That is after, okay? Trump personally called her, trying to reason with her, to drop it, not to pursue this. He tried. Okay, her own account, he said that Trump personally called her. She didn't listen. She stopped for a month or two, and then she went right back at it. And now she has the audacity to come out and blame Trump for not coming out defending you after he tried to get you off the Macrons' back. I mean, girl, seriously. I would hope the husband of yours would say, "Hey, honey, maybe I wouldn't come out and say that because did he or didn't he call you trying to get you to stop? Didn't he?" Anywho, now she's talking about her First Amendment right, being frightened by foreigners, talking about the Macrons. But what were they supposed to do? What were they supposed to do? They even provided proof, or some kind of proof, that the woman was born a female. But you only want to believe what you want to believe. So now, what were they supposed to do? If they sat there and do nothing, you would say, look, they didn't. I'm right. They didn't come out to defend themselves. They didn't come out to do this or to do that. I'm right. That is what you would have done now that they came after you. You're mad. I'm wondering why they waited so long. Because, Candace, you have this obsession with Brigitte Macron. I don't know what's going on, girl. What the hell is going on? You have me thinking that, I don't know, maybe in some parallel universe, you and her are mortal enemies or something like that, because I don't understand the obsession. In this lifetime, I don't get it. The woman didn't do anything to you. Nothing to you. So now you're mad. You're talking about your First Amendment right being infringed, being frightened. But no, I don't believe so. I don't think so. That is not about your First Amendment right. It is about you defaming this woman. That's all it is about. And now, people, let's get into this clip I'm about to play for you, where Candace Owens frightened Cardi B's First Amendment right. I have to say this as well. Because if Brigitte Macron is infringing upon your First Amendment right, you are infringing upon Cardi B's First Amendment right. Because this girl shared a tweet that she thought came from Candace Owens. Even I believe it was from Candace. And you frightened to sue her. And now you have to go playing innocent. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Why is the Macrons suing me? Well, people, let's watch this and you will understand what I'm talking about. The Candace hypocrisy, okay? Let's watch this.
But things quickly went downhill after Cardi shared an alleged tweet from Owens claiming the political commentator's husband had cheated on her with Owens' brother. The author initially laughed off the tweet, writing, quote, "I am literally laughing out loud. Cardi, my dear, that is clearly a Photoshop tweet. Only one of us has a husband that sleeps around." But later added that she is 100% suing Cardi, adding, "You can't just start throwing out wild lies against private members of my family because you're upset someone called you out on your degenerate performance."
She shares this photoshopped tweet and that says that my husband had an affair with my brother. Completely wild, completely.
Really? Just like you shared a 5-part series about the Macrons? I wonder, why did you frighten to sue Cardi B then? Why did you?
Appropriate. And she knows she's lying, obviously, when she says this, but she doubles down
Just
and
like
she says
you're
it's not
lying.
Photoshop. I saw the tweet go out on a day that you were trending. So she's lying. So unfortunately for Cardi, and the problem with having success is that just because you're successful doesn't mean you're smart. Like, she's gonna get sued. And success is that just because you're successful doesn't.
Yes, people, you heard right. This was Candace back then frightened to sue Cardi B for defamation. Huh? Just because she shared a tweet thinking that the tweet came from Candace Owens. Now she's doing all of these things to Brigitte Macron, and she thinks that she's above defamation's law. But no, girl, no. You faffle big time, Candace. You faffle big time. And the Macrons are not going to drop this lawsuit. They are not going to drop it because they have enough of your lies. That's what's going on, girl. They have enough of you. So if you want to blame someone, look in the mirror and blame the person that you see in the mirror. That's the person who is responsible for everything that is going on with you. And so I find it very dishonest for you to come out and try to make it look like that the Macrons are frightening your First Amendment right and Trump is not defending you. When you know he talked to you and asked you to drop it and you didn't. As everybody knows, I'm not a Trump fan whatsoever. But in this particular matter, he is not to blame. So, yeah, that is all people I wanted to say in the matter. You let me know in the comment section if you believe that Candace is right, Trump should have come out and defend her, or you believe just like me that he tried but she didn't listen. Okay, let me know in the comment section. And also don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao.